This week we're off-road with a twist as we swap our Jeep for a boat and venture past Cambodia's largest floating village and into one of the region's biggest lakes, a centre point for innovative and seasonal agriculture. From there we're back on dry land and saving the best till last with a visit to the mysterious and substantial Angkor Wat, before a breathtaking sunset that heralds the end of our Cambodian Jeep adventure. Hang around for all of the action.
Oh yeah, it's a big one.
Big one, yes.
So after visit the local markets, farming, how the people live, time to visit Kampong Khleang. The houses is really connected on the road because on the backyard you drop down more than 8 meters.
Just coming into the fishing village now and you can see smoke everywhere. They're actually smoking the fish they catch, so not a lot of refrigeration out here to make the produce last longer. Smoke it immediately and it'll last for months.
Kampong Khleang is one of the largest floating villages near the lake, and because it's more than 40 kilometers away from Siem Reap, you will find less tourists than the other villages. And we think Kampong Khleang is still one of the most authentic villages there is.
As the road gets lower, the houses, the stilts are getting taller and taller. 2011 flood was up in the houses. At least along here, they've got a little bit of room if they need to ever widen the road. We've seen a huge amount of infrastructure works, transport improvements. There's a lot going on in Cambodia, but that kilometre back, the houses are right on the edge of the road. They're right up on that levee, so there's nowhere for the houses to move if they did want to widen the road. Traffic is tight through here. I was expecting a little village, but this is just house after house after house. 4,000 families live in this region. Have a look at that, guys. The things people will do to live in different places, it's just amazing.
Normally in the rain season, when the water fill up to this highest point, the whole village is underwater. But there's one higher point.
So we come up to the high spot now. That's where the pagoda is, so that stays dry all year round. And that's where the boats are moored at the moment.
The village on stilts is a purposeful solution to the ever-changing water levels here, rising and falling with each year and switching from road to river and back again with the changing seasons.
We're quite lucky today. The water levels have dropped enough that we're able to drive the Jeep across the bridge. A week ago they had to walk across, so the water level is dropping so rapidly. We're now down in the floodwaters and every house owns a boat because for a few months of the year you can't use the road. The only transport is your own personal boat. Looking for a spot to park, try and find some shade, and I think we're going for lunch.
The lunch place is not in a restaurant. It's a local family who will prepare a very delicious lunch with rice, with chicken, with a soup next to the river.
The call has come out that there's something a little bit interesting in the restaurant.
Oh yeah, that's a big one.
Big one, yes.
The owner was screaming.
Up in the roof behind me is a python. He's around 4 meters in length. He's quite a healthy girth. A large python. They've called on the local snake catcher. He reckons he can catch it, so he's now making a makeshift snake catching device He's making a loop on a small piece of rope. He's going to attach that to the top of a long bamboo stick, and he's going to have a crack at catching this snake. Pretty exciting, guys. Something a little bit different. All right, they're having a crack. Andre, is this something you organise for all of your guests?
Yes, we do. It's a part of the adventure. A big snake, a big python in the house. Yeah, it's a little bit scary for the people who live there here, but for our guests it's a big adventure. And in a few moments, they catch a snake. It was unbelievable how they did.
And that python that'll be in a restaurant in Siem Reap tonight?
Yes, because it's very delicious, especially with chili sauce.
No chili, no chili. I think the guys are going to release it in the jungle.
They release it in the jungle. So don't worry, we don't torture the animals, we don't kill the snake. They catch it, it's in a bag now, and they bring it back to the jungle. So no worries about the snake. But he will still have a very beautiful life. And the people can sleep without any problems.
This is what you can expect when you come and do something a little bit different in another country. And by different, I mean getting off the beaten track, getting away from the normal tourist locations.
After a delicious lunch, now we take the boat. There's a floating village, so the best transportation is the boat, of course. We're sailing around the village to the lake, and the lake is maybe around 3-4 kilometers away from this village. The river and the lake is very unique in the world, because I think there is no river in the world who streams 2 times a different direction. Normally a river always from the highest point to the lowest point, but this river 6 months it streams to the north, and 6 months later it streams to the south. When you see it, it's huge. It's a really huge lake. It's like an open sea. And every 6 months, the lake will fill up and it expands with even 3 times. So it's it's one of the largest lakes in Southeast Asia. Hi.
Bye-bye.
So after spending some time on the lake, it was the right time for seeing the sunset as well. So we can take beautiful pictures, beautiful light at that time. When the water level dropped, you create new land, and this land is very fertilized. So the villagers know about this. As soon when they have new land, they planting new crops. So they can earn some money not only by fishing but also with planting vegetables. When the water will rise, then the land is gone and it's only water. So they can use only vegetables which grow very fast. This day almost comes to an end as well. There's still more to come. Even after 2 days in Siem Reap, we have a lot of more surprises for Simon and Honey as well. They can have a meal, good rest, and then tomorrow after breakfast we go for our 3rd day and visit other places in Siem Reap as well with our jeep.
So this morning we are trying a different Jeep and a different breakfast. Let's go check it out. First step of visiting any temples in Cambodia is to get yourself a ticket. So we're heading to grab a day pass, but we're trying something a little bit different.
We are now at Heritage Walk. It's like a shopping mall, and since 1 week they have a vendor machine to buy Angkor tickets. So let's try out if it's working. We are the first one who used the vendor machine today. Only today or the whole week already? This is really the first?
Yeah, first.
The first one.
Yeah.
Amazing. And we have
This one, your ticket?
tickets. We visited many temples, but we didn't visit Angkor, the most famous temple. Most people, they visit the first day already, Angkor Wat, but we wait till the third day because with the Jeep we do first other activities. But now we visit Angkor. Angkor Wat is the largest temple complex in the world, so it's a must visit and see this temple by yourself. So we bring Simon and Honey to this temple as well by Jeep, and of course we do it in a little bit different way. We use the backyard of Angkor. And from the backyard we go inside Angkor Wat. Angkor Wat is one of the last temples they built in the 12th century by King Jayavarman VII. And actually this temple, when they started to build, was a Hindu temple and they converted to Buddhist later. This temple took more than 30 years to build, and they used more than 50,000 people and thousands of elephants because the stones are huge, heavy, not easy to build. So when you're there and you see this temple, you're amazed how they can build this temple in the 12th century. Angkor is so important for Cambodia that even inside the flag of Cambodia you will find Angkor inside the flag. And that's very unique because Cambodia is the only country in the world with a building inside the flag. There's no other countries in the world where is a building inside the flag. If you've never been to Angkor, this is the time. Please visit Angkor Wat. This is on your bucket list. Not on the 10th place, not on the 5th place. It has to be on your first place. We cross the river, and first what we see is a temple again, because in Siem Reap, in Cambodia, many temples. This temple also almost no tourists at all, so we just drive around and take some pictures and we continue our way.
Our time with Cambodia Jeep has been just fantastic. We've loved our trip to Cambodia. But guys, it's got to come to an end, and we're finishing with a big one. They've promised us something very exciting. We're now heading off on a sunset tour. Fingers crossed, a little bit of off-roading, and we're going to see a beautiful view. So let's hit the road for one more time with Cambodia Jeep.
So we are not finished for today, because we have still something in mind. Of course, a sunset tour, because driving a Jeep and sunset, the best way.
We are enjoying the Jeep tour. We are on the way to see sunset. Oh, that's so beautiful.
It was a very small river, same river as in the city.
Yes.
And now they enlarge it and they make it deeper. They go all along to the lake. So in a few years they have the palm trees, green grass, park, nighttime playing around, barbecue.
We're seeing a lot of renovations in Siem Reap.
First we drive the Jeep along the river. The river is under construction now. It's a hell of work what they're doing. They're digging, they make it wider. So in a few years will be a beautiful river with palm trees, grass fields, parks, but now it's under construction. After we drove along the temple, we saw a roundabout. So we drove around this roundabout, and I told Simon, and you can tell everything to Simon because he believes everything what you say. And I told him, this is the first roundabout in the world. I don't know if it's true or not, but it's a nice story and it was a nice small roundabout. So after the roundabout, we continue our way and we will visit Phnom Krom. Just in front of us pop up a small hill. Halfway we stop and we have from here a very nice view over the whole area. One side we can see Siem Reap, the city, and the other side we can see Tonlé, and Tonlé is also a floating village next to Siem Reap. Hello. After that, we go back in our jeeps, we go downhill, and then we visit Tonlé, the floating village. Only in the dry season it's not floating. So we bring our jeep inside, but there's also other vehicles like motorbike or like a tuk-tuk on the same road, and the road is not even 3 meters. So how can we pass? With good driver skills, we can make it in this village. Akun Chang, Akun. I hope. Yeah, okay. So when we driving in this village, and I also didn't expect it, one of the guy had a stuffed tiger, and he tried to attack me with his stuffed tiger. So, if you have the chance, interact with the locals, you make fun with them, they make fun with you. It's an amazing experience. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye.
Hello.
So we took our jeeps in the countryside. Countryside, no roads, only a pathway for cows, for ox carts. Definitely not for a normal car. On the left, right hand side we see many green rice fields. Green even in the dry season, because we are in an area where they have all year round water. And when you have water all year round, you have rice field. So they're just starting with a new crop. Young, fresh rice, beautiful green. Today, planting rice. We have a sunset tour. It's also the end of the 3-day trip Simon and Honey had in Cambodia. So the whole tour, 3 days in a jeep, was stunning, was amazing, was one of the best experiences Simon and Honey had. And it's not just only to see the sunset, it's an experience as well. So what we do, we try to find a very nice spot where there's no other people, in the middle of the rice fields, and we set up a table, chairs, some drinks, some snacks, some finger food, and then we will relax and we can see sunset with a snack, with a drink, and it's an amazing experience.